Should you use a camera to record yourself, observe yourself, and become a better speaker? As a filmmaker, my surprising answer is probably not. That isn't where I would start. I do use cameras sometimes. I use them very selectively, very surgically, very carefully, because they aren't usually the best way to become a great presenter. The telescope cannot observe itself from afar, and a camera cannot record itself. If you're going to record yourself a non-real-time experience, you're going to later watch it and study it, and then try to remember for next time to do something different. And it tends to put you in the mindset of the puppeteer who's going to try to operate himself. Imagine you've got strings above your own head and you're trying to move all the muscles, etc. It's not really a good way to think about it. I think about better and better presenting like tuning yourself. And a tuning fork is a better model for tuning than recording yourself and changing your behavior, because we live like a camera ourselves, and our observation begins here outward. It's almost like we're behind ourselves. We're keenly aware of everything from where our eyes start outward, and we live behind that. So we're kind of behind ourselves, which is an interesting concept. And the thing that operates in us in real time, that's always giving us feedback, is the tuning fork of emotions. Our heart feels something, and we feel a certain way at every moment, and feeling is what shows through body language. So I have a feeling, and then it shows, and you observe that with your camera, your lens, your eyes, and that takes in and gives you thoughts which show backwards through your body language, which I observe. So the tuning of yourself as a presenter is real time. You get up in front of an audience and you start presenting to them, and you want to feel great. And when you feel great, you're looking to see if your audience is feeling great, because sometimes our feelings aren't freed enough as a speaker. And I might be feeling great, but I'm not showing feeling great because I'm not feeling great and releasing my body into it. And then I'm seeing flat coming back because I'm putting out flat. So I want to feel great. When I feel great, my body's doing the right things. And then I see my audience reflecting back some degree of that feeling great, that grateful state. I'm appreciating my way to better speaking. So I pay close attention to how I feel, and I look to see if it's coming back. And it will come back more in some and less than others, because everybody's different in their expressive state. And audiences, half the time, if you don't really look at them directly, they don't even realize you see them specifically. So I do look at specific people. I look at this person, and I look at that person. And while I'm looking at them, I'm paying attention to whether my feelings are coming back. And it becomes an automatic tuning that you don't have to think about very much, and you keep getting better. The reason most people don't think this way, and they'd rather go to observation, which is a thing of the mind, they feel this way because at the start of their speaking career, in their earlier presenting when they're younger, they feel nervous. So they get up in front of a group and they feel nervous, and then that nervousness shows out in their body language, and then they see awkwardness coming back. The fact that you feel nervousness should be compensated for by appreciating. I feel great, and I feel great because I'm not here to win you over in the first place. I'm here to help you. You love your work, right? If I can say, hey, I love my work and I'm going to love it now, and I appreciate the people I'm trying to help, by doing that, I am going to create that state, and then I'm going to watch for it to come back. And I'm tuning myself every time I present, and I don't have to worry specifically about what to do with my body, what expression to show now. Is this too much? Is this too little? I don't care about that. I'm going to care about you. And that grateful state does it. Now, it gets slightly more complicated than that, because it's not just one emotion of feeling great, appreciating all the way through, because some of what we talk about is serious. And some of what we talk about is painful. And some of what we talk about is awesome. So look at this simple sandwich. Appreciate, feel happy, sad, or mad, and feel appreciation at the end. And you make a safe bubble to tune yourself with. That's the tuning fork. Inside the safety of appreciation, I'm going to feel happy, sad, or mad. I'm going to feel it. And then I'm going to tune myself through my camera lens, which looks out at you in real time, not observational study, decide what to do, puppeteer, do it better next time. Right now, in the moment, I'm going to tune myself to you. And that is how to become a better presenter.